Hey guys, Donald here, but everyone calls me Deej. I'm one of the admins from at Home Gyms UK, and we've been asked to do reviews on our squat racks so that we can give everyone sort of some honest feedback across different price ranges, from kind of cheap to really expensive, like benefits, blah blah blah. You know how a review works. So I actually have the Mirafit M2 with the pulley system at the back, as you can see here. So first things first, I am a natural bodybuilder, so I'm not like some of the powerlifters on the group. I train mostly for hypertrophy, so I actually have a rack, and you can see a multi-gym in the back as well. So I've been a PT for 8 years. I've been training people from my home gym since last August. So what's that? Coming up to 7-8 months now. And I actually bought the rack itself in January. So this is the Mirafit M2 350 kg power rack with cable system. So currently on the Mirafit website, that's priced at £429.95. I was quite lucky, as in I got it when there was a sale on, and I think I paid $299 or something like that. So its height is 217 centimeters, so just over 2 meters tall. So I'm quite lucky, as in my garage has probably another foot above it, because it's got a pull-up rack on it as well. It's 123 centimeters wide, 169 centimeters deep, and it's 60mm by 60mm. So I think that's what these box. Maximum load's 350 kilos and 100 kg max pulley load, with 180 kilo max load on the pull-up bar. So we have these safety bars here, which were painted matte black like the frame. However, these are scratching really quickly. So if you are moving the safety bars around a lot, it might be worth finding a type of paint that won't scratch. So by default, it doesn't come with J-cups. It comes with these things. I don't know the official name for them. But as you can see, again, it's painted in this black stuff, and it does scratch quite easily with the knurling on the bars. So I went for this rack, which would probably class as a middle of the range rack, because I'm probably not going to be getting up towards the 350 kilos mark in terms of weight. But day-to-day usage, this is going to get used a lot more than, say, the average home gym with me running a business. So I went for just the slightly more expensive model, just because the wear and tear on it's going to be that little bit more. So it doesn't really matter about the total tonnage, it's more that it's going to be getting used. So my favourite thing about this rack is that it's nice and sturdy. I mean, you do have to weight it down because I'm not drilling into my concrete floor. But for my needs as a bodybuilder, it takes more than enough kind of strain, and it's added kind of a new dynamic into my training. I actually bought the multi-gym first, and I found that I just wasn't as confident doing squats and bench where there wasn't the safety pins and stuff there. So what could be improved about this rack? Probably the coating on the finish. It is getting scratched quite quickly. At the end of the day, for a medium level squat rack, so I don't know why they painted these bars, just because they're getting really heavy usage. So I actually bought the rack with the pulley system, but you can buy the rack on its own without the pulley system on it if you don't kind of need that. By default, it doesn't come with any weights pegs. You do have to pay extra for these. I think it was only £20–30, so it's not a massive expense. Setup also came with the dip bars, which can be attached quite easily into the frame. which is a nice little addition that I wasn't expecting. Pulley system at the back. This thing, I don't know why they haven't drilled into it and just put like a little Allen key bolt or something. That means that this would stay stably on the back. But, I mean, it's only a small thing, but it's really irritating when you're taking dumbbells on and off again, and this just keeps falling off. I think the range of accessories is quite extensive. I've also bought a T-bar, little T-bar thing, which slots nicely into the corner over there. I just, by default, this bit comes the other way around, so I just had to unscrew it and turn it round, or else it thingy's on the floor. I've just attached bands to the frames, just because it makes it just... So, considering the price, and it's, as I said, middle of the range, the flaws in it are minimal for me. I've only had to tighten the bolts kind of like once. There isn't kind of that much give in them. The only flaws are really kind of cosmetic. I've not had any damage or anything. It's only 6 months old anyway. Yeah, it's just some of the practicalities, things like the scratching on the paint and the fact that you can't physically attach the holders kind of on the pulley system. Apart from that, great rack, really happy with it. As I said, I'm not going to be going anywhere near that 350 kilo load mark. So if you are a power lifter and you're going to kind of be going up and above that, you might want to probably spend a little bit more to get, say, a commercial grade squat rack that can handle those sort of tonnages. If you are just your average Joe who's going to be squatting maybe 100 to a maximum of 150 kilos, this one, as I said, is a very, very kind of good option. So I'd probably rate it a solid 8 out of 10. So I just wanted to say thank you for watching the review, guys. Would love to hear any feedback, and make sure that you subscribe to the At Home Gyms channel.